Welcome to Vital Life Stories, where we explore the profound journeys of ordinary people facing extraordinary choices that shape their destiny. Meet Jake, a young boy with bright eyes, but a heavy habit of leaving every important task for another day. His room was a chaotic mess of unfinished projects, symbolizing a mind that always believed there was endless time available. Whenever asked to do chores or study, Jake had a favorite phrase that he repeated constantly, simply saying, "I will do it tomorrow." One sunny afternoon, his wise grandfather arrived, carrying a small, mysterious wooden box that seemed to hold an ancient secret. He opened the box to reveal a smooth, dark stone that absorbed the light, looking unlike anything Jake had seen. The old man whispered that this was a magic stone, capable of turning any piece of iron into pure, solid gold. Jake's eyes widened with greed as he imagined the endless riches he could possess simply by touching old scrap metal. However, there was a strict condition attached to this gift. For the grandfather said he would return at exactly sunset. "You have only 24 hours to gather iron and transform it, after which the magic stone leaves with me." Jake grabbed the stone eagerly, planning to run to the market immediately to buy every piece of scrap iron available. But then he looked at his comfortable bed and thought that he was tired, deciding to rest before starting work. He convinced himself that he had the entire next day ahead of him, so he slept soundly through the night. When morning sunlight filled his room, Jake stretched lazily, feeling hungry and deciding that breakfast must come before any labor. He ate slowly, savoring every bite, watching the clock tick by while telling himself there was still plenty of time. After eating, a heavy drowsiness washed over him, and he thought a short nap would give him energy for work. He lay down under a tree in the garden, closing his eyes for what he intended to be 5 minutes. The gentle breeze and warm sun lulled him into a deep slumber, erasing all thoughts of the stone and iron. Hours drifted by like clouds in the sky, while the magical stone sat unused on the grass beside his hand. The shadows began to lengthen across the garden as the afternoon wore on, signaling that the day was nearly over. Suddenly, Jake jerked awake, disoriented and confused, realizing with horror that the sun was already dipping below the distant horizon. Panic surged through his veins as he grabbed the stone and sprinted toward the market, hoping to find some iron. His heart pounded in his chest as he ran, regretting every wasted second of the day he had just lost. The road seemed longer than ever before, and the golden light of the setting sun mocked his failure to act. He finally reached the market gates, breathless and sweating, only to see the grandfather standing there, waiting for his return. The sun had completely vanished, and the grandfather extended his hand, demanding the return of the magic stone right now. Jake pleaded for just one more hour, but the old man shook his head, for magic does not wait for anyone. He watched helplessly as the stone was taken away, realizing he remained poor not because of fate, but his laziness. Tears of regret filled his eyes as he understood that the gold was within reach, yet he let it slip. This painful experience taught him that those who do not value time will never achieve anything significant in their lives. Opportunity is a fleeing visitor that knocks only once, and if you are sleeping, it walks away to another door. If you have a dream or a task, you must act immediately, for waiting for the perfect moment is foolish. To overcome procrastination, always set a strict deadline for your work, treating it as if it is a life emergency. Use the 2-minute rule, telling yourself you will work for just 2 minutes, which often provides the necessary momentum. Small steps taken today are infinitely better than giant leaps planned for tomorrow that never actually happen in your reality. Time is the most valuable currency you own, so spend it wisely on building the future that you truly desire. Thank you for watching Vital Life Stories. Subscribe now to learn how to turn your own iron moments into gold.